Yes guys, what we'll say. Yes guys, what we'll say, and welcome back to another Simple Shoot video. Your boy is back, guys, and I've been waiting to do this video for quite a while, and it's here. It's finally here. It's finally arrived for you guys. I finished university. Finally, I finished Derby University after 3 years of pretty much non-stop work, and it's the last of my education, which is quite scary to think. But today I'm just going to be talking about the whole experience of going to university, the lecturers, the amazing people I've met, and just overall as a course as well. So it's going to be interesting. You don't want to go anywhere. But yes guys, if you are new, feel free to press the red button and become a Simple Chin. And in the next video, it's basically the start of Simple Joe Chapter 2. So you don't want to go anywhere. It's going to be good. It's going to be a little bit interesting. But yes guys, let's get straight into it. I've actually got some notes on my phone, so I've pre-planned this. So we're all going to be aware of what's going to be happening. So I've got best experience, best parts, lecturers, people, living, recommends, and grades. So that's what I'm going to go through. But first we're going to talk about the whole experience. So for me, I was a student living at home for the whole experience of Derby University. First year, second year, and third year. And I came straight from college, studied at Joseph Y to Derby University, and media production I did. Well, originally I went to do the radio production course, but then automatically switched like within like a week or two, like thinking actually I don't want to go down the radio route completely. I want to do radio, but not all completely. I want to do media and be like multi-diverse, if that's the thing, you know what I mean. So I went down the media route by switching. But yeah, so first year, second year, and third year, I lived at home, which I've got to be honest, probably for me, probably was the best decision I made. Because I feel like, I know I did a video not long ago with Adam Peacock. I understand like when you're living in a hall, you do experience a lot more in terms of the uni life. Because for me, going to university, it felt very similar to being at college. Obviously I was at home and then I was just going to lectures and coming back type of thing. I didn't have the whole experience of living in a uni, which to me didn't really bother me that much. Yes, I probably missed out on a bit more partying that I would have liked to have done, but I'm still young, I'm only 20, so it's like I can still go and do that now and still go and do all them things. But I feel like that's maybe a little bit what I do at times regret, but not completely. So it's kind of like what sort of person you want. If you want the full experience, definitely go in a hall or live at university, because I feel like your experiences are living on your own and all that sort of stuff. But for me, I feel like I made the right decision staying at home. And for me, I've saved a bit of money, which, you know, you guys can do as well, because obviously you can have a part-time job and stuff, because you're not obviously always you're not having to go to shops all the time, buy your food in, pay, you know what I mean, like yes, you pay board and stuff, but you're not having to pay the rental off the actual accommodation. So for me, it was the best decision, and I think over the long run you do save money personally, if you do stay at home compared to live at uni. So it depends what you want, but if anyone's thinking of going to university, definitely consider both the factors. You know, if you're more of a, I would say, no, I mean, I know people who go to uni are family people, but I'm very, very family oriented, so I didn't really want to leave my family so young still. And I know some people do, but I just didn't want to. But it depends what you want. You know, if you do want that more, I mean, is that word, extravagant experience, then definitely do go away to uni and live away, because you will get the full potential, and especially the whole uni life. But if you're not so bothered about that, you just kind of want the degree like I set out to do, then probably living at home may be best. But saying that, I've made some amazing people, you know, on my course, amazing people, you know, I've actually generally made friends for life, like they're all amazing. You know, and I can't say a bad word about all of them, because they generally are awesome people. You know, they're talented in what they do, different areas. And for me, like, university is really opened my mind, because the whole reason I kind of decided to go to university wasn't so much for the degree, it was more the time to think. Because I know a lot of people at young ages and stuff like that always worry like, what do I want to do with my life? I don't know what I want to do with my life. And, you know, I always watch a lot of motivational videos and learning from people, and realise that you don't need to make a decision that early on in your life. And that's why I didn't want to jump into a job or jump into something else, because I didn't want to rush what I wanted to do. I wanted to, you know, go to uni, and obviously I've always done social media, so I wanted to stick that a bit and see really where I wanted, you know, because if I didn't go to uni, I probably wouldn't have been on TikTok and what I've done with TikTok at the minute, because it's been insane the amount of support I've got on TikTok. So for me, I feel like going to uni really just, it gave me a bit of ease on my mind. I've got 3 years, I can think about what I really want to do, and obviously now I know where I want to go, you know, down the presenting route, down the reality, you know, sort of in the social media world, you know, where people are seeing you type of thing. That's the industry I want to go in, and I've always have. But you know, when I finished college, I didn't really know what I wanted to do. I wanted to be a drummer, I wanted to be that. I was still all over the place what I really wanted to do. So I do feel like if you're a bit unsure what you want to do, university is definitely the way to go, because you get that time to just think about things, you know what I mean? And it's not saying in later in life you can't change, you know. Some people go to uni, you know, you might 4 or 5 years down the line, you know, your 30s or your 40s, you can still go to university. It opens its arms for everyone, and I think Derby University, that was a massive thing. It kind of welcomed everyone. You know, we have people on the course 35, you know, and I've seen people of 50s on the course, because anyone wants to change up you know, job or something else you want to do, and you can do that. You know, you're never too young or too old to ever want to change what you want to do. You know, I might do something in the industry for 10-20 years and I might want to change what I want. You can do that, and that's the thing. But I feel like the experience overall at Derby Uni, it was brilliant. You know, obviously I did media, and I feel like it did give you a lot of opportunities. It really did. Maybe I didn't take as many as I probably should have. You know, I've always kind of done things myself, like obviously BBC Radio Derby, they got in touch with me, and I kind of worked away with that, and I kind of set up the whole YouTube on BBC Radio Derby now, because obviously they contacted me, and then we had a few talks. Obviously I had Pico a massive part of that, and Lou Bell as well. So we had a massive discussion about what the plan was, and now that's really doing well on BBC Radio Derby and Top Floor Show as well. So that's something I've kind of been very independent for uni, which is sometimes good, sometimes bad. You know, I wouldn't always, if I say, I didn't always go to the lecturers ask for like help, or, you know, advance maybe in that area, because I was very much, I like my social media, I want to do that and progress on that. But that's for and against, but you know, I can't take anything away from the lecturers. I think, you're looking back at 3 years, the lecturers were amazing again, and we had 4 lecturers throughout, no, 5 lecturers actually throughout the whole years, and they were all amazing, you know what I mean? Yes, at times you get your lecturers that you maybe fall out with a little bit, or something might not go to plan, but overall I feel like compared to maybe a lot of other universities or a lot of other courses, you know, I've not met many people who've had lecturers like us. You know, they're very, if I say, they're like not parent, but they're like someone you know. Is weird, like where you think of a typical lecturer, you know, they just have the fun, they just care about themselves type of thing, and that's it. They've delivered the presentation and they've gone. Where they were very much hands-on, if you know what I mean, without that sounding weird. That's what she said. But they're very much hands-on, and very much, you know, I want to do as much as I can for you. You know, you're the students, and we're gonna give you as much help as we possibly can. Like, you know, even they would give you time outside of their work hours if they needed to. They were them sort of people. They never want to see you fail or struggle, and they would always help you. And that's what I think brilliant about Derby University, and definitely recommend anyone who's thinking about going to university, definitely look at Derby University, because firstly, the buildings are phenomenal. Like, you know, it's top quality stuff, do you know what I mean? It's no taking any chances with it. It's top quality stuff. The courses, what I've heard from other courses, as well as media, top level as well. Do you know what I mean? Whether you want to go more of an academic written type of industry, or the production side, like myself and other stuff. You know, there's so many different courses they do. You know, they do film, they do radio, they do TV, they do sociology. I mean, they do like most other universities do, but I just feel like Derby does it really well, and they've got a variety of different buildings as well, and it's just something to definitely have a look at if you are thinking about going to university, guys, because I know a lot of people seem to write up Derby University because they go for the, if I say, the big and well-known ones, you know, your Lincolns, your Nottinghams and stuff like that, where, you know, people sometimes forget about Derby, when actually it's actually a good city as well. Do you know what I mean? Maybe not the nightlife's the best of the best, but it's alright, do you know what I mean? It's not too bad. You know, you can still have a little bit of a 1-2s, you know what I mean? Have a little dance, a little party, you know what I mean? So I don't think it's too bad, but yes, it's better nightlife cities out there, but it's definitely a brilliant university. And especially if you are from Derby and you are local, you know, with me, I kind of stuck with local. I didn't really want to travel too far to uni. I know some people did, but for me, I just didn't want to. I wanted to be quite close in case of emergencies or anything like that, or, you know, I just, you know, the family type of thing. Like I said, the people were amazing, same with the living, and like I've said, the whole experience of university was just brilliant, and definitely one, like, I would say anyone, if you've got the opportunity to go to university, go for it. Do you know what I mean? It gives you that extra bit of time. I know the debt is a big thing, and you know, people want to, you know, when you finish uni, you want to be aiming higher, so you do have to start paying it back. Obviously, I know if you don't, I think it's like 20 or 30 grand if you don't get that in a year, obviously, then you don't have to pay it back, or something like that. Don't get my word for it, but I feel like everyone who goes to uni, you want to inspire, that's the word, isn't it? Inspire to be someone out, like to be someone to, you know, to get the big paychecks, or you know what I mean, just do something within the industry. And I think, you know, everyone goes to uni hoping they can pay it all back off, obviously, because otherwise you didn't have to go to uni. But I feel like a lot of the reason people go to uni these days is for the experience. And don't get me wrong, I feel like I've had that, and I'm happy I went to uni. I'm not regretted it. I always type of go with the life that I'm thankful I don't regret things, and because you can't, you know, everything happens for a reason. And so definitely, if you want to have them for years to think about things and get a degree at the end of it, it all helps, you know what I mean? I'm not saying you have to go to uni to achieve it, because you really don't. There's a lot of people that I know who've not been to uni and are doing amazing things nowadays, because you can. But I'm just saying, it is that road. If you want to go down there, you can. So what have I achieved at university in terms of what grades have I got? To be fair, first year doesn't actually really count if anyone goes to uni. It's kind of just setting it in, and you've just got to pass. So for me at uni, first year I kind of come out, I think 2-1, I think, first 2-1, which wasn't too bad. That's brilliant, you know, first top, 2-1, just below. It's kind of like an A-B if you're on about the school grades type of thing, or college grades. I think it all changed now, it's like 4 or 5s, isn't it? And then obviously second year is 20%. With mine it was 20% of the grade, and came out to 2-1 overall. And third year, I've not got all my grade back as we speak. I'm waiting for 2 essays, but this is just what the lecturers have said. But it doesn't usually change too much. It goes with like 1 or 2 or down 1 or 2 marks. It doesn't change too much. I'm hopefully looking for a 2-1 overall the board altogether. You know, I think I maybe got 2-2 in one subject, then 2 1s and 2 1, because I did 3 different modules. So you know, I'm happy with that. You know what I mean? I really am. You know, because I put loads of work into university, but I was also trying to keep up a part-time job and obviously social media at the same time. So it was hard to, if I say, put everything into university. I tried my best, especially first year. I did slow down the social media a little bit, just so I could have that extra advantage for myself for university. And I'm happy with the 2-1, you know. I set myself out for a 2-1. I've never been someone who can get the top of the top grades. It's just because when it comes to writing or written work, I've always struggled a bit. I've always been more expressionate, I think that's a word, I hope it is. So I like to talk about how I feel, and like now, do you know what I mean? I rather talk rather than write essays and write diaries. I've always struggled a little bit on that, and that sometimes drops my mark. Even though I got a 2-1 in one of my essays anyway, but that's besides the point. It took a long time to get there, but I feel like, you know, for me to get 2-1, I'm happy with. You know, there's people with first, the people with low end, whatever you've got, if you pass, that's the main thing, do you know what I mean? I feel like, especially within the media industry, it's not so much about the grade, it's about what you've done, do you know what I mean? Like, the lecturers always says that the degree stands for BS, bugger all, do you know what I mean? That's BA, not BS. BS is something else, isn't it? Bugger all. So, do you know what I mean? It means bugger all, because at the end of the day, companies aren't just looking, oh, what piece of paper you've got. It's not like school, it's not like when you're trying to get into college. It's about what you've done, you know, and obviously I want to go in the industry that I want to, so that's why I've been doing my social media on the sideline, so I can go to companies and be like, look at this, listen to what I've done, do you know what I mean? And so that's what I always look at, like, yes, you need to pass, because if you fail, it kind of doesn't show like you're committed. But obviously if you tried your best, you know, 2-2 is all higher, it's all brilliant, do you know what I mean? That's all good marks, but again, it's what you've done in the industry and what you've worked with, the clients you maybe work with, what you've done in your spare time, and showing, again, this is your passion and what you want to go to. And that's what I feel like I've done, and I feel like I'm not letting myself down in uni. Yes, I've got to be honest, if I didn't do YouTube or any like thing like that, I could have maybe got a teeny bit higher in uni, but I've done alright. I've done a 2-1, I'm happy with that, do you know what I mean? So I think overall, I'm just a happy chap, do you know what I mean? But I feel like this video has kind of gone all around the house, if I'm honest. I don't know if I've covered everything I might have. Let me know if I missed it. But yes, guys, the next video is going to be obviously Simple Joe. It's basically chapter 2. We're going with chapter 2. Is finish his education, because I don't want to carry on doing a master's. Obviously find a job eventually, or if social media takes off, it might do, fingers crossed, you never know. Or maybe a show I apply for, you never know. So I've got lots of things looking forward to, but yes, it's going to be chapter 2, because I'll be reacting to a lot of videos soon, just because I love reacting and I like doing the videos. But yeah, that's coming next anyway, guys, so stay tuned. But yeah, I hope I've covered everything. Let me know if you think I've missed anything you want me to cover I can do in other videos, but it is going to be changing the setup and everything, so it's going to be good, guys. If you wanted to the channel, press the red button and become a simpleton, and I will see you guys very soon. I don't know why I'm grabbing out like that, that's a bit weird. In another video, And so you've all been amazing. I hope you like the tats. You probably want to enjoy when do you get tats. And I'll say check my TikTok out. They're real, I promise they're real, they are real. And I will see you in another video, guys. Peace out. I don't know how long my hair's going to be. I don't know how long it's going to be for. Hopefully it ends because we want to just go out and party. Because that's the thing as well. Yes, graduation as well. I've not been able to have a graduation as well, which is kind of upsetting. I think it's going to near the new year, so October, November, December time. So hopefully I'll get some pictures then. Obviously me with the cap on and be like, yay! But I'm not that bothered about graduation, if I'm truly honest. I know a lot of people go to uni for that. For me, it's never been a big thing. The whole point of university was for that experience and to get a degree, and I've achieved that, so I'm happy. Do you know what I mean? I'm happy. But I know it's upsetting for people who do want to graduate. I fully respect that, and for them people, I really hope you do get the graduation, and myself obviously. It'll be nice to do it and celebrate with your mates, to say a goodbye, even though you're going to still be meeting up with them. Just a goodbye type of thing would be nice. But yes, guys, I really hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys very soon. Hopefully lockdown ends soon, but I could be saying this for like another 2 years. We don't know. Hopefully, fingers crossed. I love you all. I will see you in another Simple Joe video in a bit. Peace out.